Jordan Poole, and it's Tiny in at the 1 spot.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Martin. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Poole with the ball. Hero picks him up. Here's Wiseman. They get the rebound. Pass to Tiny from deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You take a look at the Heat. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
Back to Butler. It's Martin on the wing. 4 on the clock. That shot missing. So Golden State will take it the other way. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their star success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Kuminga. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Vincent. Got it.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Strus, he's checked in for Miami. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Oladipo outside. 11 feet out, and again it's Miami converting.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Poole from long range. The shot off that time. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2.
Time to get up and make some noise.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Max Strus is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Hero in at the 2-guard spot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. From 8 feet, he squares up and sinks it. Vincent's got his second basket of the night. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Tiny. gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Yurtseven. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Martin, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Robinson comes in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Vincent. Robinson against Iguodala. Here's Adebayo. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Lowry against DiVincenzo. The shot by Iguodala, no good. The Heat with the lead. Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry.
Golden State foul, number 11. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game is toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down.
Both free throws good from Lowry. 12 seconds left in the second. Here's Tiny from deep. And no good. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have...
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Tiny in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
Andre Iguodala.
A minute 29 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lowry. The offensive rebound over Green. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Heat making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. That free throw good from Lowry.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Right wing. Here's Tiny. Another three for Golden State.
Higgy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Well, Miami shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Butler. Blocked. Here's Poole. Here's Tiny. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Knocked loose. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And that one's good. Poole.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Here's Tiny for the lead. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Butler. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5, down low. And that one's good. Green.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking, immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Here's Oladipo. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Count the basket. Wiseman's got his first basket.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Miami, no good that time either.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And the Heat call time here. They're losing by 8. 1 minute left in the fourth. A different look for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Yurtseven. Martin comes in for Robinson. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong. And I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Warriors lead by 9.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice shot by Tiny.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Here's Butler. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Tiny. Wiggins for 3. Misses. And so it's the Warriors.